Hello everyone, let's solve this Olympiad mathematics. We have 8 to the power of x plus 6 to the power of x equal to 4 to the power of x plus 30, 130. Now, how do we deal with this problem? The first thing I'm going to do is to bring everything to the left. So I have 8 to the power of x plus 6 to the power of x minus 4 to the power of x minus 130 is equal to 0. And then if I have 6 to the power of x minus 4 to the power of x, I can have 2 to the power of x, right? So 8 to the power of x plus 2 to the power of x minus 130 is equal to 0. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is to break it down. So I have 2 to the power of 3 that multiply by x plus 2 to the power of 3 minus 130 equal to 0. But then, if you look at 2 to the power of 3x, we can rearrange it. So we have 2 to the power of x to the power of 3. And then plus 2 to the power of 3 is actually x over here, and this is x plus 2 to the power of x minus 130 equal to 0. Now we have 2 to the power of x in two places, so we can say let k be equal to 2 to the power of x. So anywhere I have 2 to the power of x, I'm writing k. So I'm going to have k to the power of 3 plus here I'll have k, then minus 130, and it will be equal to 0. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to break this 130 into 2, right? And then when I break 130 into 2, I think it will give me something like okay, so this 130 is the same thing as 26 multiplied by 5, right? 26 multiplied by 5. Now let's look for a number we'll take out of 26 to get 1, because the coefficient of k is 1. What number will you take out of 26? I think it will be 25, right? Now that means I can rearrange it this way, k to the power of 3. Now I want to write minus 25k, okay, then plus 26k, then I have minus 130. This will give me 0. Now I can't use 26 and 5 because it will not give me 1 if I put the two of them together. Now we'll group it into 2 and factorize. K is here, k is here, let it come out. Now k squared will be left in here, then minus 25. Okay, then plus 26 is a factor of 130, so I'll write 26 over here. I'll write 26 over here, and it's 26. Then into bracket here we're going to have k minus 26 into 130 is 5, like we said before, and then this will be equal to 0. And then from here, remember, we don't have anything common, so we have to work on this term here. For us to do that, we'll have k, okay, into bracket, we have k squared minus 5 squared, because 5 squared will still give us 25. Then I have plus 26 into k minus 5. This is equal to 0. Okay, if I take a step further, I'm going to apply difference of two squares here, so that k will be into, if you apply difference of two squares, you have k plus 5, and then in the other bracket you have k minus 5. Okay, this is what difference of two squares is about. And then plus 26 into k minus 5, and this is equal to 0. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to factor out common term. We have k minus 5, so it has to come out. So I'll write k minus 5 out as one of the factors, and then in the other bracket I'm going to have k into k plus 5, k into k plus 5, and then I have plus this k minus 5 is already out. Here we'll have 26. Close this bracket, and the whole of this is equal to 0. And now from here we have k minus 5 in this bracket. Then in the other, we can open this, right? So we have k times k is k squared plus k times 5, that will be 5k. Then I have plus 26. This is equal to 0. And this means that it is either k minus 5 is equal to 0, or the whole of this is equal to 0. Now let's give it a try. We have k minus 5 equal to 0, or k squared plus 5k plus 26 equal to 0. From here we have the solution already. K is equal to 0 plus 5, and that is 5. Now we are going to get back to this, but before then, let's pick out this quadratic equation quickly. Okay, so this is the quadratic equation, and we can solve this using formula method, right? And the formula is k equal to minus b, positive or negative, square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now some persons will be asking, why are we having k here instead of x? It's because in the equation we're having k and not x. Okay, now your a is a coefficient of k squared, which is 1. The b is a coefficient of k, which is 5, and then c is a constant, which is 26, right? But then let's put this into this formula and see what we're going to get. K will be equal to minus 5, because b is 5, positive or negative. We have square root of b squared, that will be minus 5 squared, then minus 4 times a is 1 times 26 for c, and the whole of this is over 2 times 1, which is 2 times a. From here, k will be equal to minus 5, positive or negative. Now minus 5 squared will give us 25, right? And then we have minus 4 times 1 times 26. 4 times 6 is 24. We have 4, carry 2. 4 times 1 is 4. Then plus the other one, that will be 64, right? We have 64, and this will be all over 2. Now take a step further. K will be equal to minus 5, positive or negative. Okay, so there's a mistake actually. 4 times 1 times 26 is not 64, it is 104. Okay, it should be 104. And then from here now we have 25 minus 104, and that will give us negative 79 over 2. But then what do you observe? Since we are having negative square root, it means that we are not having any real root. Okay, So we say no real solutions from this quadratic equation. No real solutions, and therefore we reject the solutions. Okay, we reject the solution, rejected, right? But then let's go back to the real solution that we got, which is k equal to 5. But then remember when we say that k is equal to 2 to the power of x. So 2 to the power of x will now be equal to 5. And as it is now, we are looking for the value of x. To find the value of x, we'll take the log of both sides. Log 2 to the power of x is equal to log 5, isn't it? Okay. Now, if you take a step further, we'll take the x to the back. So we have x log 2 equal to log 5. Now, the next thing on my mind is to remove this log 2 from here. So I divide this by log 2 and divide the whole of this by log 2. So that we are going to have x is equal to log 5 divided by log 2. And log 5 divided by log 2 will give us 2.32. Remember, this is an approximated value, 2.32. Thank you for watching.